From Johannesburg, this is E-News Prime Time. A very good evening. Crime is again dominating the news tonight. A key business against crime executive is fighting for his life after he was shot in a suburban Cape Town home. Ironically, Alan Mackenzie was attacked the night before he was due in Parliament. Mackenzie has been seconded to the Justice Department for a project involving bail and fine money.
Police say two armed men forced their way into this house just after 10 o'clock on Tuesday night. Alan Mackenzie had just arrived in the city and was having dinner inside with his hosts. Mackenzie struggled with the intruders and was shot 4 times, twice in the back and twice in the stomach. While Alan Mackenzie fights for his life in this hospital, police are trying to figure out just why he was shot. They say nothing was taken from the house and can't rule out the possibility that his shooting was an assassination attempt. Ironically, Mackenzie was due to appear before Parliament's money watchdog Scopa to discuss progress on a project involving bail and fine money.
It's very unfortunate that criminality has come to impinge on the work of Parliament. We could not proceed with the hearing that we had scheduled with the Department of Justice.
News of his shooting has shocked MPs.
We have now seen one of our colleagues shot, and it just once again underlines that crime in this country is out of control.
Mackenzie's family is refusing to speak to the media, referring all queries to the Justice Department. Robin Smith, E-News, Cape Town.
In the meantime, a breakthrough has been made in the murder of David Rattray. Police have taken 2 men in for questioning. The world-renowned historian was gunned down at his bush lodge on Friday evening in front of his wife. Police are keeping details of their investigation under wraps, but believe a gang was responsible and say they hope to have the gang in custody soon. News of Rattray's murder reverberated around the world, and local tourism authorities fear it might have a negative impact on the industry. The man who promised to quit if crime in Gauteng doesn't decrease has missed his deadline to release crime statistics for the province. Community Safety MEC Feroz Kichalia said he would reveal these figures by today, but as the deadline passed, there was no sign of the promised statistics.
Another violent crime. This robber was killed in a shootout with police. Minutes earlier, he had robbed a shop owner at gunpoint and shot her driver. Gauteng police launched Operation Iron Fist to crack down on violent crime last July. At the time, Community Safety MEC Feroz Kichalia put his job on the line, promising to quit if he can't get the better of criminals within 6 months. Kichalia and the province's top cops have now hailed the operation a success. But he's failed to keep his promise to release statistics to prove this by the end of January. It's almost 3 weeks since we last brought our cameras here to Feroz Kichalia's offices to demand answers. And just like then, there's still no word on the effect of the new 6-month crime strategy. And like last time, there are more promises that an announcement will be made soon. Experts say the MEC's failure to meet his self-imposed deadline is eroding the public's confidence in the war on crime.
The public are not living in a vacuum. They hear on a daily basis, in every news bulletin, in every newspaper, of murders, of rapes, of armed attacks, of cash and transit heists, and lately the blowing up of ATMs. Therefore, the only one answer that can be given is for the public to be told what is really going on.
The Safety and Security Department says it hasn't finalized statistics for the other 8 provinces either. Tumala Mutlaudi, E-News, Johannesburg.
A group of Cape Town Rastafarians has allegedly gone on the rampage, targeting suspected drug dealers in their area. They say police are not doing enough to combat the spread of the street drug tick.
Hundreds of Rastafarians take to the usually quiet streets of Ocean View. They're hunting people they accuse of dealing drugs. The crowd marched door to door. grabbing equipment they say is used to make drugs.
These people don't belong here.
Neighbors called the police, who arrested 4 people. They've now stepped up visibility in the area.
We must get rid of everything, the tuk, the dagga and the alcohol. Our children are suffering.
The group has warned those they accuse of dealing drugs to clear out by the weekend or face the full wrath of the community.
Moving to economic news, a new survey has revealed that crime affects more than 80% of South African businesses. The annual Grant Thornton poll shows companies are being forced to spend more on security and are experiencing lower levels of productivity because of crime. It also reveals the overall level of optimism among business owners is considerably lower than last year. With that, here's a quick look at the markets.